Here with my man Nate Fareed, up and coming hip hop artist, writer, and just here picking his brain, finding out a lot about his passion and his craft in terms of how he comes up with this inspiration for his music and his poetry. And I'm just gonna start it off like this, Nate. We had a conversation earlier. You're talking about writing hooks. What explain how you go about writing hooks?
Most a hook is like cheerleading a little bit, but it's more similar and it's more hip hop, more like hip hop cheer.
Right, right. So explain like how you mean that a hook is closely related to say cheerleading.
Okay. For example, I wrote a song called Faithfully. You need to be faithful to everyone. So here's the hook. The hook goes like, everyone is a friend, don't have to pretend, be faithfully and trust in me. Give it a try, don't be ashamed in any way. So it's like, don't be shy, man. You can still have that same feeling and that same personality.
Right.
You can still become an up and coming artist outside of your music.
That's awesome, man. Now, we also talked earlier about what you would relate hip hop music to. Give me a little bit of background in terms of what you think hip hop is to you.
I think hip hop is about generation for the future. As an artist, like I said, you can become a hip hop artist outside of your music. You can still have that same personality to your fans, and whatever you do, make sure it's clean.
Right.
Make sure the lyrics doesn't have.
Earlier, you said something really interesting about generation and how you could use an old sample or old song and inspiration and still turn that into a new form of hip hop. Explain a little bit what you meant by that.
You can use music, hip hop, for many generations for music like rock, country, besides R&B. Use it in alternative, use it
Right.
pop, and have that same form of rhythm and the same flow with your voice.
Right. I couldn't agree with you more because like you've seen with some of the newer artists now who are rapping on rock and roll instrumentals and country instrumentals, it sounds great because the flow that they have with these other instrumentals
Right.
are still on beat just like it would be on a hip hop beat, right?
Right.
So yeah, I agree with you. It's like it seems like hip hop is more of a universal music than anything else right now. The way that you could transfer it between so many different genres. But yeah, man, very insightful. I appreciate this time to talk with you. Learned a lot, and hopefully we can continue to grow in this passion and see where we go from there. All right, my man. I'll talk to you. It was great. Get the handshake. All right, signing off.